up, I wanted to become a soldier first.
Yeah.
The bush to go collect firewood. My greatest fear in life is poverty. I've seen, because I know I have to reach out.
Yeah.
If I don't reach out there, people will not know about our product. If you want to know how to make money and how to work with money, this book.
All right. First of all, thank you very much, Jerry, for doing this with me. You know, to start this little interview that we're having, I first want to ask you, what's the story behind the suits? I've never seen you without a suit. Tell me where this comes from.
Though, as I always tell people in the interviews, it's since growing up, I wanted to become a soldier first.
Yeah.
Then after realizing that soldiers, they like shooting and fighting, then I decided to change my career to become a teacher, because I was influenced by Mr. Malembo. He was a teacher. He always looked smart.
Yeah.
So then I realized, oh, my profession must become an accountant. And to become an accountant, you must look smart. Because your dress code must also sell the product you are doing. So that's why you see me Monday to Thursday, I always wear a suit. There's no way you can find me wearing other things.
Only in the gym, only in the gym.
Yeah, in the gym, in the morning, you can find me without a suit.
That's great, perfect. Yeah. Okay, so let's get into some questions. You know, I want to understand about your career a little bit. Can you tell me what's a defining moment in your career that you would say this shaped your approach to leadership and how you do business in general?
Okay, you know, I've been working for various companies, starting from micro lending, then working the bank, then work for PwC. I acquired many experience. Then I came to realize that I'm someone who think very fast, and I realized that I can do better on my own than go work for somebody. I remember at Leteo until today they call me V8 engine. I used to make more than 10 million a month as sales, but they used to pay me peanuts. They could not even pay my studies. So that's when I realized that I use the skills which I have there, plus the academic skills. I put them together. That's when I started now running my own businesses. Then I started saying that, okay, it's better for me to share the knowledge I've acquired with the other people. It will benefit them also, rather than just being imprisoned or working for somebody without using my knowledge or my expertise which I have learned.
Okay, that's good. Tell us about that story, because I'm sure there are some people that might not understand what you're speaking about in terms of business. Because I remember reading about an interview you had where you were like, I'm strong like the Kavango crocodiles. So tell us about it. What's the story? Where did you come from in the sense of like where the hunger comes from, how you started? Because I also saw some pictures of you posting when you were a young guy, a little bit skinnier.
Yeah, no, actually, you see, I was raised by my mom, a single mother in Rundu, in Sauyema. She used to sell kashipembe. I don't know if you guys know Marula alcohol. So as a only guy, so I used to do a lot of work. So weekend I have to go to the bush to go collect firewood, to go collect those maongo for my mom to make the alcohol, the traditional beer, to sell in order to make money. Or sometimes I have to walk more than 10 kilometers to go to Kayangona, to go stay with my grandmother. So it was not easy. So I've learned everything the hard way. It's not like what I'm hearing from people saying that maybe because my aunt, she's a CEO in a certain company, probably she gave me something. No, she gave me wisdom, which I appreciate. I have my uncles, my aunties, they always guided me. So what gave me the hunger is just that my greatest fear in life is poverty. I've seen poverty. I used to work barefoot. I remember even my grade 10 fall party, I have to go borrow a suit from one of my best, he was my teacher, but then we became a good friend. I call him Sanchez Sembrano, Luca Wakudumo. So he was always there mentoring me and pushing me. I was really always a hardworking guy. So growing up with a single mother, she doesn't work, she doesn't have papers, sisters, so it motivated me to work more hard. That's why I can tell you the truth. I work more than 16 hours a day. I hardly sleep at night. I have to work, because why do I don't sleep? It's because I'm scared that my opportunity which I have now, other people might take it. So I must always improve, continuously improve on my work product. That's why you see we always have new product. I don't know if you are not seeing in your phone, there's always an advert you are receiving from TMU.
I know, this is what I definitely know. Every morning, there's a story there's a status from Jerry.
Precisely.
Just business, every day. And sometimes I'm like, does he get tired? But then it makes me think, oh, you know, as a person, you must never stop promoting your business.
Precisely. You see, like me, I'm a brand ambassador. I always tell people in my company, all my employees, I can tell you, I'm a market director. I'm not the CEO, but I'm the marketing director. I run the marketing because I know I have to reach out. If I don't reach out there, people will not know about our product. So that's why you see, before you wake up in the morning, the first advert you get is from TMU. Many people, you see, the funny part is this. Some people, they block me. Some, they even say, no, we are tired of reading your stuff. But after 2-3 days, they are the same people who need the service from me. Sometimes, what I always tell people, it's better for you to see the advert which you have the product. Maybe somebody next to you, it can be a beneficiary to what you are having. Oh, today you blocked me because you are receiving my... But after 2 to 3 days, you also need service from that. So it's always good that I encourage people out there. You must be motivated by that, especially the people in the business industry. Please, people must know about your product. We cannot just wake up and know that you are doing this. You understand? You don't need to hide. You must go out there strong. You must be aggressive when it's coming to market strategies. So those are some of the things you must do because, okay, the last part I want to say also is, don't worry about criticism. Because today it might not look good, but tomorrow it will be very good. I can tell you I was very, very small. Today I'm one of the biggest guys also. The body, I mean the body. I was very small, but today I believe you have seen the pictures.
I've seen the picture. I saw the picture, you were like...
I was very, very small.
I know, that's good, that's good. And tell me, before we move into relationships and business and everything, I want to ask, what's business like in Namibia, in the sense of what would you say are the most important key aspects? Because, you know, you hear sometimes people are like, they're handouts and whatsoever. But personally, I like to believe that if you're good in the marketplace, you will always find a place for yourself. But now, I also want to hear from you, being in the business where you work a lot with many different kinds of people. You know, you get maybe foreigners that come to you and they want to register their business, and then now you've got someone maybe that needs a supply of toilet paper, so you're very diverse in what you work with. So I want to know from you, what's it like business in Namibia in general?
You see, I always tell people, Namibia, our population is 2.5 million. We are a lot. Why do you want to be selfish? You can tell the brother which industry which is doing good. But the best key in business, if you want to venture into business, you must do what you know, what you love. Because trust me, you can fall out of love if you don't do what you like. It's like somebody forcing you to do something. So out there, I always tell people, guys, currently Namibia we've discovered that there is a lot of natural resources. Let's not do the same thing. If your brother is having taxis and is prospering, and you want also to do taxi, what's the use? Now everyone will be a taxi driver or what? No, if the brother is having taxi, open a car wash. You understand?
You wash the cars for your brother.
Or open an app for services. I think in Namibia we only have Yango and InDrive and Daily or Lefa. You see, you can open something like that in order for you to improve the services. Don't be scared that maybe Yango or InDrive will take over your market, or they took over all the market. That's not true. Remember that we are a lot, 2.5 million. And I can also say, look at the natural resources. There's a lot of things happening in the coastal part. We have now the discovering of oil. If you are smart enough, this is the right time to go and study about oil. How do you do the support system? How to become a firefighter? How can you become, you understand the procurement, how is the people in the procurement, what are the things which they like more, supply and delivering, especially into the oil and gas, what are the needs which they will need, you understand?
Are you studying oil as well?
Every day, I read about oil.
Yeah, because I hear the new projects starting with hydrogen as well, with hydrogen, desert.
Precisely.
And I think that's a very good opportunity.
Opportunities for all the entrepreneurs, all the young guys in Namibia. The downfall of us Namibian is the problem is when my brother is selling Kapana, and is prospering, I also want to sell Kapana. Or if my brother is selling Kapana, I'll not buy from my brother, but I'm going to buy from the neighbor to show my neighbor that I have money. But forgetting that if your brother goes up, it's a matter of time you will also go up. Okay. So those are some of the things which most of the Namibians they don't take into consideration.
Yeah, okay. That's good. Thank you very much for that. And now I want to ask you, you've been in business for a while. How many years exactly?
Almost 10 now.
Almost 10 now. Yeah. And how do you prioritize building relationships with your team members, and why is it important for you as in a leadership role to build these relationships?
The best way first you must remember is this: business relationship is not permanent. It's like politics. Anything can happen. A transaction can fail. So, as an owner of a company, you must build a working environment which can accommodate each and everyone to be freely, to be open. Once the environment is a good organizational culture where people can interact, if someone can help another person if they have a problem or there's an error or they see the other one not pushing but they pull, if you put them together, and that's where I invest most of my time and my energy. I try to make sure that all my team members, they work together as a team. Because as soon as we work as a team, we'll have a good environment which can even attract customers. When they come, they go and sell our product saying, oh, in that company, do you know how they treat their clients? And I can tell you, I believe, though I'm not recognized international or national-wide, but my company has the best employees in Namibia. I consider them #1 in Namibia, especially when it's coming to customer service. No one ever regretted when it's coming to our service which we provide to our clients.
And would you ever want to go international?
Yeah, no, we are pushing. We are in South Africa. We just need to see how we can enter Zambia, Botswana, and Angola. We are already starting doing our field of study. We have our ground people there already doing the study. We cannot limit ourselves in Namibia. Yeah, we have to go as far as we can while we have the energy. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to hear. Because when you speak now about the relationships and everything, it makes me think as well, because I started in the marketing industry last year. And I was like, I want to make money.
Yeah.
And a few months later, I think now it's been about 8 months, I realized the real money is not in getting new clients all the time. It's in the ones you keep. Because you can be spending more money to get new clients because everyone is just
referral. That's true what you're saying. Let me just maybe stop you on that. You see, it's always good to maintain the clients you have. Because those are the people who are going out there to sell about your product. Because if you consider about new client always, remember, I'm going to give an example like entertainment industry. You can have a new club, best, but remember after 2 to 3, 4 months, a new one is also coming. You understand? But if you could maintain a good relationship with your old clients, they will still come back to you. So relationship matters a lot. I believe all my clients, let me say, the customer retention at my company is very low. You will never see all the clients, all the staff member I have, they are my old client, my old staff member, they never left. It's because of what organizational culture and behavior. You must invest more in your employees. They must go and study. Give them French benefit to read. Motivate them. Push them to work extra. Tell them this is ours. They must believe that this is ours. Without me, it cannot go anywhere. You must treat it like an egg. You see, if an egg, at any point, if it falls, it breaks. And when it breaks, you'll be out there. You understand? Namibia is one of the countries which have highly unemployment rate. So you understand? So I always tell them, let's guide whatever we have with 2 hands. Let's take care of our bread. Let's push. Let's make sure that our clients are satisfied, because when the clients are satisfied, they're going to advertise or going to sell our product out there.
It's interesting that you say that. It also makes me want to ask actually 2 different questions. One to do with books, and the other one is also to do with Namibia. Because in Namibia, we still have, for example, people in the rural areas right now. And we spoke about the applications, Lefa, InDriver, Yango. But, you know, when we think about applications like this, you know, even pizza delivery or whatsoever, there are people right now in the villages that can't use these services. Would you say that's a market that's actually, personally, I think that's a market that we really have to try to get into, like starting to get technology into the rural areas, roads, education. Because I remember once we were having a business
summit.
Summit, and there was this one young lady, she started a business and she was selling cookies. But she didn't understand the concept that she bought her ingredients for $70 and made $30 from the transactions. To her, that was profit. But in business sense, there's no profit at all. She's in the negative. So how important do you think it is to reach these areas? Because we know we're 2.5 million people in Namibia, but the ones that are really that we're having business transactions with are like 500, less than 500,000. That
You see, that is one thing also you must realize. As a young entrepreneur, you must look for opportunity. If my grandfather is late now, Mr. Kayombe, once told me, Jerry, to be successful in life is to plant a tree at a place where there was no tree. It's not to plant a tree where there's trees already. You understand what I'm trying to say? Let me make it simple. It's like, if you see that this area, there's a population, but there's no businesses, there's no infrastructure, so that's the most area for you to go to invest. You must start building houses now there. Build infrastructure, or you can apply, fight. You understand? It doesn't mean that you can put tire road or gravel road. No, just make it attractable. I can tell you the truth. People will come there. If you have capacity or you have resources to build a shop, you can open a shop. If you want to open a place where like a resort in an area, like let me give you an example, like in Wangwena region. There are a lot of spaces there. If you put a nice recreational area where people can come together and play, I won't lie to you, it's a matter of time. People will start and come and build a house there. And once you start building houses there, remember that you who started the business, you eventually also, okay, let me put now a supermarket here. You understand? Or let me now open maybe a library here. People don't understand that. I think for me, it's just a matter of that I don't have the resources. Otherwise, I would have looked in areas like that to invest in remote areas, because remote areas, trust me, there are a lot of people there who are disadvantaged when it's coming to technology. You can open a library, people will start saving the internet there, people will know how to type, people will have access to printing papers, people will just be advanced, and especially when it's coming to technology and things how they are changing, they'll start learning when it's coming to that. They even, you put a nice swimming pool there, they will learn how to swim. You get what I'm trying to say? So those are the things I'm saying, opportunities are there. It's not only about that. Sometimes you can even sell solar. You understand? Because the electricity, there's no electricity there. You can sell solar. Or you can also sell water. Make a borehole there. A 20 liter is $20. It's money making, guys. You understand? So those are some of the things you must remember, that even though there are a lot of ideas which people can come up with. The only problem is just the capacity, the dinero, the jabakule we don't have, the money.
The lack of opportunity is also an opportunity.
Yes, lack of opportunity is an opportunity to the others. Yeah, it's a dog eat dog in this world.
With business in future, I think obviously you said you've been in business around 10 years. But I mean, you're still young, you've still got energy, and where do you see yourself going? Do you still want to push in that sense? Because I think definitely, you know, as entrepreneurs, it depends, of course, why you're in business, what you're in business for. But I think eventually, with time, you know, you get to a point where, like, okay, now what do I do for the country? Do you ever see yourself going to those extents in business?
That's obvious. My dream is one day to own a bank.
A bank.
Yeah, that's always that has been always my dream. The research are there. I started doing my research. The paperwork are there. I'm preparing my papers. I know God is a faithful guy. You have never failed me, and I know you will never fail anyone. So it's a matter of just behave. And remember, when you're in business, you must be very disciplined. You must be, for me, I'm a God-fearing man. So those are some of the motto which I follow. I always listen to what the Holy Spirit guides me. I just don't decide today I'm going to invest. Like this year, I told myself I'm opening 14 branches. It's because I listen to the Holy Spirit what guide me. I don't do things because of society. I don't do things because of people. I don't do things because of influence. I don't do things because somebody maybe pushed me to do it. No, I do things according to my will, how my spirit is guiding me. So that's how I do things. But I can tell you the truth. The dream is always to reach out there, is to go somewhere else to come and stand and say this was the foundation. I've seen it grow. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You have to hear it. I think in general we all have to try to push as best as we can.
Yeah, no, that's a dream. I believe you will be there by that time. You will want to come and bank with us.
I don't know. In Namibia, I don't know what's the amount in Namibia, but I was reading somewhere that the minimum amount that you need to open a bank is about 20 million US. I don't know what's the minimum.
It's 10 million.
It's 10 million.
Yeah. You must have cash. 10 million liquid.
10 million liquid. In Namibia, it's 10 million liquid.
Yeah.
10 million liquid to open up a bank. Okay. And what are the benefits to having a bank?
You know, to have a bank is a system.
Yeah.
A bank is a system you have. So if you have a system, for example, you can make a lot of things. How to earn their interest, bank charges, bank services, all those things, giving loans, the interest.
Yeah.
You see how these guys are reaping the high purchases, mortgage. So there are a lot of opportunities, especially if you enter into that industry. You must just be smart. You must just work ethically. Yeah, not like other banks which are closed or which are closing or they are facing. You must just be ready. Whatever you want to do something, you must be ready for it. Yeah.
Okay. And okay. So we're coming close, from ending the questions, but I want to ask now, how do you balance work life, family life, relationships, or how do you balance that in general? Also, how do you decide? Another good question I think is, how do you decide who to keep in your life? Obviously, I think in business, I think that a lot of business people have been scammed a lot, more than they talk about. So I want to know, how do you keep your relationships? How do you decide to work with people? Because sometimes I think maybe just trust people until they give you a reason not to, or I don't know. What
you see, as a God-fearing man. I always tell people, energy tells me, and I'm very vigilant. I can tell from far that this is just a time-wasting person. This one a chance taker. I can tell you.
It's good to know you accepted me.
Yeah, I can tell you that this one is a. You see, it's very difficult to get in my circle. Yeah, because I'm a straightforward person. I will not lie to you. I will tell you in your face that you are lying. You are a thief. You are a chance taker. You are a time waster. You understand? So. How do you maintain a relationship? I hardly have a relationship with people. I'm a very introverted person. I spend the majority of my time in my office. So maybe we can chat on the phone, call. That's my job. That's why you see, even to get me, it's very difficult. I don't know how long you try to call me.
I think it's
until you
this is the 4th month that we've known each other.
Until you tried.
And finally I'm in your office.
You get it, yeah. So it's very difficult, especially I like keeping my circle low. I have my best friends, people who study with me, who are my advice. Let me say my advisor and my motto. People who always hold my hand. They always tell me, Jerry, you can. I was somebody. Let me be maybe this thing which I never said once on the media. I was somebody people never believed that one day I would be a successful person or have something. I was written off even with my family. Some of my family, they wrote me off. They were like, you just become a time waster. Why? First of all, I was one of the naughtiest guys in the family. I used to hang around only with big guys. I was the youngest. But those things, they've groomed who I am today. Spending time with those guys, I will learn what they do. I will learn how they interact with people, how they talk. So I learn a lot of things by spending time with elders. So those are some of the things which also open my eyes. I can even tell that through the association with people, you will learn that this one is what type of person he is, what type of person this one is. Because of my associating with people, me, there's no event I've never missed. Even my mom, sometimes when they say there's a new artist coming in town, she already know that my son will be in front. She then used to call me, Jerry, are you there? You understand? She will call me, oh, Jerry, are you also there? I'm like, no, I'm not there. So you get it. So I socialize with people just to know what type of person are you, but it's very difficult to get in my cycle. You understand? So, and when it's coming to, as a youth or a young guy, I go out. At times I go spend time with the fellows in Tambrenyua to hear, because at the end of the day, if you don't learn from the others, you will not improve, or it will come to your problem. You understand? Whatever was the problem to the fellow brother, you must learn from there and start working out and make sure that it doesn't come your syndrome. That's why I don't believe in terms where they say apparently in business it is a matter of time. If you never had a loss, you will make a loss. But You understand? There are different ways how we approach laws, how we approach problems. You understand? A problem to you, sometimes to me, it can be a lesson to me. You get it? Some problem. I went through a lot of situations. I came across with people who stole me money, who stole money from me. They never gave me. Today when they see me in the street, they divert, they go other ways. You understand? People will crook you.
It's like how you dodge your teachers.
Yes, in school. So but you see, I always believe in me, which I always say, if you steal from me, it's a matter of time. You are going to steal the wrong person. You understand? You are going to steal a wrong person who might even shoot you. Hey. You get it? You might lose your life because of what the habit which you are giving yourself. You steal from someone who prays from God. It's a matter of time. Your business will die. Because remember, some of the things, everything we have, I have, which I've possessed, I got through hard working, prayer, fasting. You understand? I can stay. I believe when I really invested more time in business, it was my friend Kamara. He told me, let's go dry fast. I fasted for 5 days. No water, no food. For 5 days. Nothing. I didn't eat anything. Only praying, going to work, do my thing, go home, sleep. No water, no food. It's dry fasting for 5 days. Then I told myself, now it's my time now. This is my season. I've never looked back. So even if you take something from me, I'll just say, oh, God bless you. The rest is your story. I know one day you will come back and tell me, I've messed up, this is what I want to give you.
No, that's good. That's good. And tell me, you know, I hear sometimes with the entrepreneurial journey, there's always this point where I think you're in a place where you're not connecting with your old friends anymore. But you still haven't made new friends, and you're right here in the middle where it's just like a lonely space. With a lonely space. And I think you probably went through that as well.
Yeah, you see, there's a song by Asanke. He said, money on my mind, and I'm just on top lonely. You become lonely, my brother. You see. And
I think that's I think that's a very tough point.
Okay, but for me, fortunately, my friends, they became part of my family. We became a family. I can name them: Spencer, Lolo, Adolf. People who went with me to school. We became very close. Like, even if we messed up or someone messed up, we always, there's way how we pick up each other. We always tell each other, let's do this, let's do this. Let's change this part, let's do this. Even if anything happened, people tried even to bring conflict between us. It never worked. You understand? So I have true friends. I have people who are really behind me. They are very successful, very academic. One is the MD of a certain company. Another one is the manager in one of the banks. So all my friends we went to school. We push each other. We all have master's degrees. So if you fall, we go back to work. Look for work. You understand? Me, I'm just studying because I want to acquire knowledge. But I always tell people out there that, guys, every story which people will tell you, those saying it's a matter of time, you will fail. Don't be discouraged. You don't know what that person is doing. Probably that guy's business is just crooking people. How do you expect God to bless you? Even the government to bless you, or anyone to bless you, if your job is just to hurt other people's feelings.
What goes around comes
around, my brother. It's a matter. I always tell people, you can do as much as you can do, but it's a matter of time, my brother. Your days are numbered. You get it? So don't take other people's criticisms or situation which they went through to impair your success or to you to advance your career. No. Go for it. The sky is the limit. Nothing is too hard to do. If you really do things honestly and you are focused. It's like a game. Football, the ball is rolling. Just stay focused. Don't fall. Don't, because the brother bought a Ferrari, you want to buy a Ferrari. Do you know how many years it's been working? Or some people, they even inherit money from their parents. They are business people, but they get capital injection from their parents. You started from zero.
I see one of your friends bought Rolls Royce as well.
They are pushing.
Good stuff to see.
It's the only way. You see, your circle must be, it actually attracts. I always tell people, If my brother is going up, I will even clap hands and I will be next to him.
Yeah, that's
because
good.
I know that spirit will force me also to go up.
Yeah, I think it's very sad that sometimes you find people where even their blood siblings, they're not clapping hands for each other as they're going up. I think the brotherhood is...
and remember, envy is what kills most of people's dream. When you are envy, you are jealous, you are not open. And that envy is what is called witchcraft. Yes.
Okay, that's fine. How much time do you still have now?
Still have 8 minutes.
Still have 8 minutes. Okay, let's push. So I'm looking right now at your newspaper sign there. That's written from 15,000 to million private wealth in clients, million private wealth client in 6 years. And I think being entrepreneurs, finances is how we measure. Obviously, that's basically the language of entrepreneurship. And could you tell us a little bit about that, if you're comfortable with it, of course, from that 15,000 and how you've pushed and how finances are doing for you, if you're comfortable with it, of course. And
what it means actually, what they just say here, this is an annual turnover. It's not maybe a fly by night. It's a turnover is what we worked for that time. So it's just saying that I was a normal person receiving a salary of 15,000. Then I started engaging to a business which was having an annual turnover of that amount which is put there. Yeah, I wish I had that cash on me. If I had that cash, I would have opened the bank. But that's the annual turnover.
Yeah, but you're pushing.
Yeah, it's the only way. You see, you have to work hard. We have to push hard. We have to put things in order. We have to learn people, culture, must travel, attend seminar. You see, this is the goal to read all these books. You see, like now I told myself I'm going to read this book.
Okay. And that's from how many years ago?
For 2 weeks.
4 years now.
Yeah.
4 years. So
now at TMU we work hard, we push. Any opportunity we get, we work hard. We don't. We deliver. We deliver according to the best service which we promise the clients. We always give them best service.
That's good. Sometimes because I thought you only did financial services, and I think with the status thing you mentioned on your phone, and then I wake up, Swakopmund, you can rent Sea Point. And then you wake up the next morning, Airbnb. You wake up the next morning, toilet paper. Now you know TMU is a one-stop shop.
You see, as an entrepreneur, as you are growing, don't invest in one area only. You must diversify. Look for many opportunities. Have many streams of income. Invest, because investment is good. I came to realize everything I'm doing is not for me. It's for my kids in the future. Because I'm currently, I sleep late. I don't eat the way other people are eating at home. I don't even have lunch sometime or breakfast. You get it? But the people who are going to eat and people are going to use all this opportunity is my kids. So this is a legacy we are creating, we are building. It's a foundation. There is always, as they say, in a family there will be always someone who God will use to be someone who can open opportunity for others to come. So I always take that as an opportunity. Maybe I'm the one God is using to build a foundation for my family. That maybe my family one day, if they finish grade 12 or university, they can come do internship at my office. You understand, it's very difficult to get internship in this country. If they don't want to, if your father is not connected to them, they will want to sleep with you, especially ladies. So, and I only have sisters. I told myself, my sisters, they will work for me. Because I don't want people to use their vulnerability as an opportunity for them. So that's why you see, majority of my company, I employed ladies. Why? Because I know what they go through. And I've learned that women are vulnerable because of their disadvantage, because they are ladies. I hope you get what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
So I want them to be independent. I don't want them to be used because of work opportunity they need or not. So I really push hard, and I can guarantee you they work hard, and I always tell them the same thing, the goal. And many people maybe think I employed many beautiful ladies or ladies because they are the most victims. And you can ask people, maybe sometimes they think I'm maybe naughty with them. No, they are like my sisters. They're like my kids. These people I'm grooming, they look up to me. So if I'm sick today, they will be sick also tomorrow. They will be thinking, they will not come to the office. So I really empower women. I prefer women to learn from all this. Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good. Sharing the opportunity.
Yes. So that's some of the things which I do.
Okay.
And I empower a lot. They come to my office. I tell them straightforward. As the Shivambo, they say, "Koshpara no shpara." Face to face.
Face to face. Okay. I'll ask 2 more questions and then we're done for the day. And the first one is, or maybe I'll start with the book situation. For the people that are watching us, what are the maybe 3 to 5? Okay, let's pick 3. 3 books that you would say these ones you definitely have to read if you want to get into business, if you want to learn about money, if you want to learn about leadership.
Okay, first of all, books, this book by Gayton Mackenzie, The Hustler's Bible.
Okay.
Yes, this one is the best.
Let me see that.
It's the best book you can read. Secondly, if you want to know how to make money and how to work with money, this book, I was told by my friend Brighton, he told me I bought it. I didn't finish it, but that one I finished so many times and I still enjoy it. And people, they stole from my library. That's why I don't give books anymore. I can show you a book, you can go buy it yourself or order online. This is another one. Then,
so we've got a Hustler's Bible.
Yes.
The Psychology of Money. And then
this one is another book.
From Debt to Riches.
Debt to Rich. And the other one.
African.
And the last one is the. Where's the other book? I think I think it's at my house.
Okay.
It's a Management Bible.
Management Bible.
Yeah, that one is teach you about ethics, how to work with people.
Okay. By who?
It's what's the guy's name again? This person which you guys Maxwell. You guys read him always.
Maxwell, yes. John C. Maxwell.
One is here.
Yeah. Okay.
It says every person. You believe that every person has an opportunity to be successful in life. Yeah.
Okay. Great. Yeah, reading is good, I think.
So reading books, they help you a lot. Let me take my book because you will take it. You might take it.
So you saw me pushing them to my side.
Yes. I must make sure. Okay. So those are some of the books. And reading is good because reading you are learning from other point of view, from other world, from other people, what they think about it. So that's why I can tell you the truth. I'm not scared to share ideas, to share opportunity. Because I know we are a lot here. I cannot provide a service the whole Namibia alone. And I cannot be a Super Mario. We need to share. We need to meet each other halfway. If I provide the head, you provide the tail. That's what I believe.
That's good. That's good. Perfect. So now I'll ask the last question and then we can end it and move on. What I want to ask you as we part ways is that if you could change one thing in the world, and also while I ask you this, please think of a question that you want to leave for our viewers for the next person that we end up speaking to. Firstly, for now, it's if you could change something in the world, what would it be? If we could change one thing in the world right now, in the world,
I think it's the currency.
Currency.
Then we would have one common denominator. You see, if we could use the same currency everywhere in the world, all this poverty, inflation, recession will not exist because we are working in the same rate. So the exchange rate can be 1-to-1. That's why you see it's very difficult in Namibia or let me say a black person to be successful in a European country. I tell my fellow brothers in Europe, it's very difficult for someone to leave Africa and become successful in America or in Europe. Name 2 people who are very successful in Europe, unless the success which they mean is either the money they are receiving as salary, but not to establish something on your own as a black person to become very successful. The only people who can hear who are successful, black Americans, is the artists, the black American people who are selling things. Though people who are already there but not leaving Africa to be there. So it's better we must develop Africa, guys. Let's be in our Africa, become millionaire here, make more money here, establish, improve our infrastructure, improve our life, improve our system, because it's always good first to start at home. You know, when you start at home and show others, this is what we achieved, this is what we did, it can motivate others also. Even the European, they can come here. That's why you see most of, let me not use the other word, but I'll use advantage people are here in Africa. Advantage people come here and invest because there are a lot of opportunity. And now us want to go there. Okay. How can it be like that? If white people are coming here, why must we go there? They are coming to invest here. Why can't they invest in their own country? You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, and so me, I believe the currency, if I had the power and everything in my hand, I think that could work.
Yeah, I think business is a lot of positive things for all of us in future, and I think the world is moving towards a good direction. So yeah, did you think of a question for the people watching and for anyone that's going to be next on this platform?
The question I have for someone out there, or the next person you are going to view, is today, in our situation, the economy where we are, in the economic crisis we are now, if you are given an opportunity to develop a product, or let me say, if they are given a budget or a certain amount of money to invest in agriculture, in which region will you go invest in?
Yeah, in Namibia.
In Namibia. Why will you want to invest in that region? And why are you not doing it now without that? So that's my question.
Thank you very much, Jerry. Thank you very much for the time. I think agriculture was the perfect way to end this, because it's an industry we definitely need here in Namibia. And I think I've learned a lot from this short conversation, and hopefully we can continue to work well on our relationship. Thank you very much, Jerry.
No, I really appreciate the initiative. That's why I told you, you are more than welcome. You know, this is a very good platform whereby people must learn. The only problem is people don't want to learn. People want to eat for free. People just want free things. No, you must learn. Listen to other people's side. Because as much as you learn, you might learn something which you can trigger your mind, and it will feed you.
No, that's good. That's good. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah?
All the best, and hope see you soon.
Ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Cheers.
Okay, bye.